Welcome back to another game of Beyond a Reason. And it's another retrospective of Pig Play. Pig Play. I don't even know my own self here. So, well, I'm a little nosy. I think this is so far of the new retro stuff that I've been, I think this is my best match that I think I've actually done. And you might disagree, and critique mine and say what you think I've done wrong, or send us a few images, because sometimes I can't really understand what you're actually saying, but that doesn't try to not be disrespectful or anyway. So our main obviously commander is Fire Eater, and he is Namada, and we'll see his opposite number, but obviously they shouldn't be actually meeting each other. Zebra and he's a Cortex, so. But the idea of mine here was to not sit back. I'd done again. I thought, oh, what am I doing a solo for, you idiot? I should be doing the wind, but it didn't make too much of a difference. I was saying that though, the actual wind is incredibly low, so the solar picked up a little bit of the slack. As you can see, that it just died on me again. I was wanting to get this out. I think what I should do is I should maybe change how I play to start with. Instead of, I get this. Now, I was getting a Lazarus out because obviously there was a lot of, I could have gone even further. Now, I know that I could have got this Geo, but I decided not to. What my plan was to get it, so obviously I've got one. Maybe I should have had a second one. And, start getting more, basically more, more like trying to get like this, you know what I mean? But then I thought, oh, my energy's so low. Now I heard aircraft, you see, so I was thinking, oh, aircraft, no, I don't see any aircraft. I'll go do some more power because I don't see any. Now we've got yellow coming over. Fortunately, he didn't actually come to me. Blue's got a nice. He's definitely on the run here, quite fast. No real. He's only got one construction, so he's doing. Oh, he's got his blooming construction to it right fast up. A little bit of skirmishing here with a blitz. The ticks. I could take that down. Yeah. That's pretty good to keep his constructor going. So now he's going to move that back. The other side is definitely pushing on here. Now I'm still on my lane, which is obviously the dark Sand Shark, which is one of the decent things in this game. Is myself and him are obviously with three chevrons, so we're basically almost equal to each other. He's just way out faster. Now I'm starting to come. I'd said this time I am not going for pawns, or I'm going to go for Rocketeers. So that's why I tend to, whether they're good for bad or whatever, always send them with the commander, because the commander is obviously in front. You don't particularly want them somewhere where you say, put them here, for an example, and then you forget about them, and then half of... Ooh, that was a nice one. That's one of ours. He got hit really early. Yeah, see, pushing out far too fast. No protection whatsoever. So, yeah, so I've got 4 Rocketeers. I've got me little base here going, because this is the first, obviously, the one that I can actually get. I should have thought about this, but it would have been hellish to... It would have given me an enormous amount of energy, I must admit, but it would have taken a while to come up. So I'm just going to protect myself. I'm just going to start like this. I'm still behind some of the others, but obviously it's not making too much of a difference as Dare Clown got himself killed, through pushing too far. He's a bit too over the top there, but I want to make sure that I'm not going too far. I'm still going for the Rocketeers, still trying to get more, I'm getting some energy converters up. I think I should have had a, I've got the constructor turret up. I just think, if you see what I've done, it's all over the place. It's me. I'm not like, I hate it all over. I can't do with things that are unorganised, but for some reason in Bar, the organisation of me personally just falls through the windside.
Commander, self-destructed.
I think the problem is I've only got one constructor, and I think that's the issue, another issue that I hope we're going to solve in the future. I mean, I hope these, if you've never played before, or you're just watching them because you enjoy it, I've also changed now to Maces and Centurion, because I thought, well, I've got enough Rocketeers out. They should be perfectly fine. Let's get something else. Sandshark is obviously now, he's really quite close. We're all relatively with each other. Fire Eater's doing his bit to push really far forward. This is what I'm trying to learn to get all this. See, this is all Rocketeers. So he's got 9. I degunned them assault tanks away. And I see that I got rid of, well, I got most of my units there, unfortunately, went.
Commander destroyed.
So let's go to the top. It's a bit of a rush around this, because I was saving it. Yellow Shift is pushing himself forward. It's a nice defense that our red commander, Zebran's got. These can be a real pain, the Lasher. I think it's very similar to maybe the Whistle or something like that. But it's a missile truck, and it's a blooming nightmare because they can fire so far away compared to what the Armada has. They're very difficult to contend with in the early game, as we'll see. So this is relatively almost a bit of a 2v1 here. That's why Yellow Shift is moved back. Fire Eater is still doing his thing. He's still taking out a lot of this. Unfortunately, his counterpart, Hookar, has done artillery. He's got some whistlers. There you are. So the whistlers are out. But I don't think they can fire as far, though. Well, maybe they can. I'm going real forward. I'm wanting this metal. This is where I'm making me stand. Now, Sandsharks has decided he's gonna wall garden himself in. I know he's got some tanks, but obviously I'm trying to get I've got a decent enough little teeny army coming. Now I've got a Centurion coming, and I've got some Maces, so I've got the bigger, the better comp, I would say, than Sandshark has. Like I said, this game was thick and fast. It was very. I didn't look at anybody's. I just concentrated on what. And don't forget, if you look at the battles video, you'll see me actually playing. And apologies if it's up and down and all over the place as well, because it's very difficult sometimes. You want to be seeing more of the game, you know. So Yellow Shark's definitely being pushed out. So he's got some pounders on the thing. Now they're obviously a swarm unit. There's not really much swarming here going on, but they will take out a lot of this. They're a bit less against the thumb. And obviously the counterman to the pawn is the actual aggravator. I was going to say Rocketeer. I always want to say Rocketeer because it's easy to say. You see what I mean? So he walled himself in here. He was pushing forward, but I didn't. I got my army and sort of let it go out. So you could only really fire at one. And I said, eventually, I'm not having this. Now, obviously, the light blue is all. He's going all over the place. Unfortunately, he's not staying in his lane, which can make it a bit difficult for whoever's playing. But that's his choice. You see what I mean? The blooming things could take out these things from miles away, and you're thinking, So I built some more. So eventually, I am waiting for some more units to get themselves down. I got no T2 yet. I'm still getting another construction turret out. I'm stalling a bit, but I have built myself an energy storage, which is something I don't build very often, which actually I should. I should also be moving this bar down as well. It was too high. Nope. Oh, we're self-destructed. That means he's probably going to use that to go to T2. What we say? Maker. Thinkmaker, I was saying Thinkmaker, is pushing with his whistlers to try and get Fire Eater's attention or try and get rid of him. Now he sees his commander. Now they're going to obviously have a ding-dong with each other. But Fire Eater's in a decent enough. He's not going no units, but he has got the sentry. But the trouble is, the whistlers just absolutely obliterate him. That's why they're annoying units to deal with. Now, also this as well. He'd moved out. Sorry, I missed it, but he'd moved out the missile trucks around to try and get behind me, and I wasn't having this, so I started to move over and take these things out. Now, I got Lazarus here, so I said, right then, okay then, mate, if you're going to do that, I am going to re-res these and give them back to you. You know?
Commander destroyed.
It was a lovely ding-dong battle. It was a really enjoyable match to play. It's just that the end was a bit weird. Which you'll see. That's all I can say. The artillery's doing really well for Nano. That's taking things out. Fortunately, he has got something else to protect them. Janice will absolutely rip these whistlers apart if they get close. They should not be anywhere near the Janice. Now, the Janice has found it's a wonder he didn't turn around and go for the commander there, the Thinkmaker's commander, because that would have been an excellent thing with all them. The 4 would have ripped that commander apart. I mean, he's only been hit once, and look at it. It's absolutely devastating. But I'm now on my own little battle. So I have a battle with Sandshark on my own now. We just let everybody else play, you know. So like, carry on guys, we're just going to fight each other. But for me, this was enjoyable because I'd sort of been a bit better. Now I've got a huge, not a huge, but I've got decent enough army. You know, we've got a couple of his whistlers. We've got a couple of, Lazarus, I should say. We got some couple of centurions. We've got some maces, a pawn, and that. So we're not doing too bad. I'm not even going forward here. I'm just nicking just tattering with his stuff there. And I say, right then, as you can see, and I'm lining myself up, pressing the control C, and I'm moving forward. So now I'm going to try to take out all of this army right as fast as I can, which I've taken that. And then for some reason, decide, it's a bit dodgy that, I'm going to move back. But I am a good commander, and I obviously get these back to health again. So that's always a good idea. Our team is pushing really far forward. So we've got in the last quarter here. So Yellow Shift was losing against Abraham, and he's pushed forward now. So there's a lot of either resin or I think they're just getting the metal actually. He's usually commanded to get the no grave robber or anything like that. There we go. Nano and Fire Ships have pushed right the way forward and taken out the bottom lotuses. So in about 13 minutes, they've done quite well. Now I'm still half and half, and most of the centre are still half and half. I have to be honest with you. So I suppose in a way, if you look at our team in the centre, it is the weakest of the two top and the bottom, you know. But that's it. I destroy all that defence that he's got. And I said, right then, let's see what we can either re-raise or get back.
Battle started.
Yeah, that was a bit annoying. I was like, what the hell's going on? Don't stop the game. I'm doing well here. Now, I know there's something here somewhere. You see, I can hear it. I thought, hey, this is getting my unit. Stop that. I probably should have, got the units here and then done that, arced them, and then followed them in. But he is artillery going. I think it'll be, yeah, the aggravator's going. Oh, aggregator. Bloody names. There's a couple here. That is a lovely push. That's destroyed really well. No, we're under Crash and Burn. Crash and Burn's moving back. And it'd be nice to have his units lined up a little bit because obviously air damage and all sorts. He has got quite a bit of thugs around. But he is losing them to the maces. The maces are taking him into town here. There we go. So that was, yeah, that was, oh God. I was like, oh no, what they're going to do now? So I realised now
Has died.
I'm on my own. I'm literally on my own. I've got the pink coming at my door. Sand Shark has, well, I think he must have been killed, I think. Not by me. But obviously, as I say, I'm trying to get some, so I can see radar. And it's going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the situation. I thought, oh, they've all gone. Oh, that's all right. Then I'll push forward then and help to take out some of the units. Because I don't want them to have them to all, you know, the Dare clone. I mean, obviously he's lost his commander, and I don't know where his commander's actually been eaten up, so whether he did it. That was a stupid play. I lost most of my Lazarus there by taking up too far forward. It was definitely a bad play. So we defended that situation there. I should have come round the back, shouldn't I? If I'd have come round the back, I would have absolutely ripped that building base apart. Because there's nothing here. Nothing here at all. I suppose we've got the... beyond all cheesy. Beyond all cheesy. I think that's him. And, yeah, so he's pushing forward. Beyond all cheesy, what a name. I didn't even look at the names, to be honest. I'm so, like... I just wanted to play. I didn't want to try and play Supreme Hypnus and all that glitters. Everybody wants to play that. It's very difficult to find a match that isn't any of them two, to be honest. So I was glad that people wanted to play other things. So Salamander, they're a nice, actually quite a nice unit as a Salamander. If you get to, quite a lot of them, I've found. They're quite beefy as well for the T1.
Destroyed.
I'm taking out that commander as well. So we are still, as you can see, we are still ahead. But we're not getting it all our own way, really. And now I'm fighting. You see what I mean? I'm absolutely in the battle here. I'm loving this. Thinking, oh my god, get back, pigs, for Christ's sake. But my blue teammate decides to come over. It's only got pawns, like. But okay then, if you're going to come and give me, I'm going to come forward as well, ish. But I'm sort of like trying to get me units back again, and that. So this defense was really annoying now in being in the way, but it's doing two things. At least it's soaking up shots, you know. I've got a lot of maces. There's 9 maces and there's only 1 rocketeer now that's left, but I'm not building them. You know, the maces are holding the ground here. Although my commander's getting a little bit, as you can see, a little bit smashed here. Compared to what's happening. Now, Dick was like, right, I'm going to come in again with the pawns. The pawns in this situation are a pathetic unit, but they can't do it. What they're doing is they're soaking up and allowing me to fix my units and then maybe send them back in. The only trouble is I've got to be careful because there'll be commanders there. But, you know, I'm dead happy with this. Now I'm building T2. So I'm actually coming out with a T2. I'm late. 18 minutes for a T2 is incredibly late, and it should probably be about half the time as that. But, you know, at least I'm on the T2. I mean, I think that's a win-win for me. And then I decided to say, well, wait a minute. Eventually, there's no point having these, but I do some more Lazarus, because obviously I lost the Lazarus. This was a bit annoying. I knew I should have set this to commander, but I didn't want to set it to commander with this, you see, with the T2 constructor. But we're still battling away. It's all battling. They're still not fully out, although Fire Eater has got right, as you can see now, he's got right at their door, taking out all this infrastructure here with his friend. I don't know where Nano is, but he's coming in with them. He's got some bulls going, and they'll absolutely rip this apart, for sure. The Sprinter's a good little unit, actually. Now, if you had more, they would certainly do quite a bit of damage to the bulls. You'd have to have a few to take out that many, but the thing is because they're so fast, the bull would derp around and not be able to fire at them, you see. Because obviously it turns its turret, but they're in a different place by the time that happens, you know. Take out that energy storage. That'll do quite well. Oh, that doesn't really need to do anything. That's going to stop any push on this centre with all that going now. I'm still fighting here. I'm doing the things for the team. I'm thinking, wait a minute. If I can take a lot of this out, the amount of metal and everything else on this battlefield here is phenomenal. I'm still getting my command. I say I'm fixing my commander because it was a bit low and I was a bit worried. Is that a banisher? Oh no, it's the pop-up Scorpion battery. Very similar to the Pitbull, but obviously that fires a slightly different missile. So that's all gone. Everything has now gone, and I'm going, oh well, what's going on? What's going on? Where is everybody? I'm renting everything, and I've just sat here just going,
Destroyed.
And they're all booling in now, and I'm thinking, hey, wait a minute. So I've just got myself to the old T2, and now I'm running over with the T2, and it's a bit pointless now. But Friarita is definitely pushing this forward. But like I said, ooh, sharpshooters are on for the other team. They'll do really well. Not that many at the moment, and no radar coverage with them either. The gunslinger's there. The gunslinger's not a bad unit. Nothing like the sharpshooter, I must admit. But it'll take out the T1 chaff, no problem. Well, that did quite well. That took out a lot of the sharpshooters, that. What's that? There must be a Starlight somewhere. Yeah. Starlight's taken out the them. Oh, it looks like they've given up, I think.
Commander
Well, there you go.
destructed.
I mean, I was quite happy with that. It's the first time I've got a bigger base. I've done it a bit better, but still too slow on that thing. And getting to the, to fast. But I hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you in another one. Bye for now.